I didn't have a resume because I'd worked for myself for, years and years. And so I'm like, what am I going to put? Like, I don't know what to put on a resume. So I'll be clever. So I found this crazy Craigslist ad, right? Because again, I'm just wasting my weeks and I'm like, I got to get out of bed. I saw this ad for digital media specialist, which is just gobbledygook. It meant nothing, but the ad was like really well written and it sounded exciting. But I didn't have a resume because I'd worked for myself for, years and years. And so I'm like, what am I going to put? Like, I don't know what to put on a resume. So I'll be clever. I'll write them a cover letter because they asked for that. And then instead of showing a resume, I'll just show up the next day at like 9 a.m. I'll just like knock on the door and ask to talk to somebody. I thought that's what you did. My parents, kind of encouraged me to do that in life. So I walked in for the digital media specialist and they said, do you have an interview? And I was like, no, I have nothing. And they said, well, okay, hold on. We'll just wait around. Curtis will be here in a minute. And he walked by in traditional Curtis fashion, just kind of like caffeinated and running around the workshop. And he said, well, I have a girl coming in for an interview in like 20 minutes. Do you just want to hang out and make it a group interview? And I was like, sure. The kind of the rest is history. We had a very interesting interview, shall I say. I thought I bombed it. Like we just started riffing and going back and forth. And then when it was time, the interview was obviously coming to a natural close. He said, all right, you can go. And I was like, okay, obviously I bombed it. I'll see y'all later. And he stood up and walked out with me and he said, come back in 30 minutes. So he talked to that girl for a little bit longer. And then I came back in 30 minutes and started the very next day. So it's been a wild ride.